CNN host Jake Tapper and White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller engaged in a heated bust-up live on air about Trump's deportations of illegal immigrants.
Between 2020 and 2022, 42% of crop workers were undocumented immigrants. And in many cases, as you know, these migrants do jobs many Americans do not want to do. So how does President Trump make sure that the effort to deport people who are not in this country legally doesn't end up hurting Americans who want safe borders, absolutely, but also don't want to see even more higher prices in groceries?
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's not your position, Jake, you're just asking the question, that we should supply America's food with exploitative illegal alien labor. I obviously don't think that's what you're implying. Only 1% of alien workers in the entire country work in agriculture. The top destination for illegal aliens are large cities like New York, like Los Angeles, and small industrial towns, of course, all across the heartland, as we've seen with the Biden floods. Mm-hmm. None of those illegal aliens are doing farm work. Those 30,000 illegal aliens that Joe Biden dumped into Springfield.
I'm talking about the ones that are.
But I'm explaining this. It's important to understand.
No, you're kind of changing the subject. I mean, I'm talking about the ones.
I will give me 30 minutes. I'll go as deep as you want on this. I'm explaining to you and your audience.
I don't have a third. I'm talking about the ones that work in the agriculture industry.
I'm
you
explaining
can come back
to you
and we can
audience.
talk about the ones in the cities. I swear.
I'll do the whole answer. The illegal aliens that Joe Biden brought into our country are not full stop doing farm work. They are not. The illegal aliens he brought in from Venezuela, from Haiti, from Nicaragua, they are not doing farm work. They are in our cities collecting welfare. As for the farmers, there is a guest worker program that President Trump supports. Over time as well, we will transition into automation, so we'll never have to have this conversation ever again.
Online commentators reveled in the takedown, with this person saying Tapper was outmatched. And commentators also blasted Tapper, accusing him of being in favour of slave labour. This person said, "The only good thing about having illegal workers is that you don't have to pay them a fair wage. How do people not understand they are defending slavery?" The deportation of illegal immigrants has been a huge topic in the media since Trump swiftly deployed ICE to tackle the problem. Despite mainstream media hysteria, the Trump administration will not be swayed.
Caroline, on immigration. Of the 3,500 arrests ICE has made so far since President Trump came back into office, can you just tell us the numbers? How many have a criminal record versus those who are just in the country illegally?
All of them, because they illegally broke our nation's laws and therefore they are criminals as far as this administration goes. I know the last administration didn't see it that way, so it's a big culture shift in our nation to view someone who breaks our immigration laws as a criminal, but that's exactly what they are.
You may have one of the worst first. They all have a criminal record.
And welcome to the briefing
If they
room.
broke our nation's laws, yes, they are criminal, yes.
Thank you. On stripping...
And world leaders are sitting up and paying attention. Trump's threats are being taken seriously, with Colombia's president cowering to his demands to take back his citizens.
The reason Donald Trump had to resort to these tariffs and sanctions and punishments today is because the president of Colombia refused to accept a flight of migrants. He said he wouldn't take them. Donald Trump said, we're going to enter the F around and find out portion of this conversation. And he hit him with sanctions and tariffs. And now tonight, the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, says Congress is going to back him up on that. He's putting Colombia, he's putting the rest of this hemisphere on notice that you are not dealing with the same president that you were. You're dealing with someone who is taking illegal immigration seriously. Now, within an hour of making that threat, the president of Colombia said, whoa, I'll send my own plane to pick these people up. So obviously, he got their attention. And they'll have learned a valuable lesson that Donald Trump is taking immigration, illegal immigration, seriously. This is real leadership, but it sends a message to everybody else in the hemisphere. Do not test us. This is not Biden and Harris. This is Trump and Vance. We mean business.
But the Hollywood elite are still clinging onto the past. Pop star Selena Gomez had an almighty breakdown yesterday after news that Mexican illegals were being deported.
I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry. All my people are getting attacked. The children. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. I don't know what to do. I'll try everything, I promise.
This led to mammoth backlash, forcing her to take the video down off her social media channels. Commentator Megyn Kelly slammed Selena Gomez's performative display.
There's two things about this I wanted to ask you. Clearly this person is nuts, but secondly, isn't the sign of how disingenuous these people are is think about when the last time you cried in real life. Would you have even been aware of how to turn on your phone, let alone aim yourself at the camera? Normal people don't do that. Performers do that.
No, it's so humiliating.
Yeah.
Most people with a touch of dignity, and I've been on the air, I mean, the worst ever was during the Newtown massacre of 26 first graders while I was pregnant and already the mother of 2 other children. I mean, the dignified person tries to hold back the tears because they know that they have something to do. If you're in front of the camera, you're there for a reason. Somebody thought your voice was important for some reason. So you owe them an obligation to share it. It's not to say you should be some emotionless troll the entire time you're on the air, but that's the normal person's instinct, is to approach any sort of public messaging with a touch of dignity. That's one of the reasons why the Lauren Sanchez naked boobs were so offensive at the inauguration. No dignity. But this woman has decided to manufacture tears to try to work herself up, as an actress might before a scene that could potentially be, say, Oscar worthy, and try her best to turn on the waterworks in front of the camera.
And Sky News host Danica DiGiorgio doubled down, calling Selena Gomez an hysterical hyena.
Now it's time for Lefties Losing It, starting with the hysterical hyena and certified crazy celebrity, former child star Selena Gomez, who's filmed herself ugly crying for the world to see, upset over the mass deportation of illegal immigrants.
I just want to say that I'm so sorry. All my people are getting attacked. The children. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. I don't know what to do. I'll try everything, I promise.
Yeah, it's giving out-of-touch billionaire at bawling her eyes out from the comfort of her mansion and being so out of her depth about the real crisis on the streets. No mention there of American citizens dying from fentanyl, the women raped, the innocent people killed at the hands of illegals. I mean, does Selena want to house illegals in one of her mansions? I don't know, but look, thank goodness for the border czar setting the record straight.
President Trump won the election on this one issue, securing our border and saving lives. What happened on our southern border last 4 years is the biggest national security threat this country's seen, at least in my lifetime, because we got over 2 million known gotaways. We got a 600% increase in sex trafficking. We got a record number of terrorists crossing the border on the terrorist watch list. We have 250,000 Americans die from fentanyl coming across the open border. We're going to do this job, and we're going to enforce the laws of this country. If they don't like it, then go to Congress and change the law.
Yeah, so perhaps Selena can leave that mansion and head to Congress herself. And speaking of, was Dr. Phil joining Tom Homan to round up illegal migrants on anyone's bingo card this year?
You've been charged with sex crimes with children?
Not really.
Not really? And never been deported?
Well,